Love is kindness.
Love is patience.
Love is selflessness.
Love is hard work.
Love is friendship.
Love is beautiful.
Love takes time.
Love cares.
Hey fam, welcome to yet another segment of The Scoop. Today with me, I have an amazing couple married for 5 years, and I'm a single girl. And I'm so curious, I'm sure many single people out there are curious equally about some of the struggles, a different side of marriage. So this is me having my conversation with my friends, and I will quickly introduce them. We have William and Wangeshi. So I'll ask them to introduce themselves and just give a bit of a brief, and then we can get into the conversation. Join me.
Hi, I'm William Mwangi. Been married to Wangeshi for 5 years now, and we have one beautiful baby called Baby Dawn. And it has been tough, but we are here to just express ourselves.
Mm-hmm. And I am Mary Wangeshi. Kamau now turned Muriuki. Like he said, we've been married 5 years. It's been a mix of up and down, happy, sad. But I think all in all, the fact that God has been in our union, that's why we are standing where we are standing today. And would love just to share what our experience has been so far.
Awesome. So karibuni sana.
Thank you.
I am so excited. Let's start with a bit of a Mythbuster so that we can just kind of relax and, as we welcome everyone else into this story. And I'm learning a few things. So myth number one, I think that a lot of people always ask is about roles. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Mm-hmm. I know. So is it true that it's just, there's an aspect that women kind of take the more caring, true or false?
False.
False? Okay.
Yes and no.
Okay.
I think the fact that you said caring,
yeah,
we've had this discussion before, and I personally, I was of the opinion that a woman is a multiplier.
Okay.
She takes what you give her,
okay, and
she sort of.
All right.
So caring, yes, by the fact, I think that's how we were built.
Okay.
But I think when it comes to roles,
yeah,
like who is in the kitchen, and
yeah,
he puts it in a very nice way. I'd like him to take that.
Oh, fantastic. So we move now to the next one. Yes, Mythbuster number 2. The kitchen. Mm-hmm. Is it the woman who takes charge in the kitchen, or what's your experience?
The man takes charge in the kitchen, and then the woman comes and helps.
Oh, all right. Mister, wherever you are. All right. I like that. Okay. Is there another role? Role number, I'll say myth number 3, or still under role. So we're still on Mythbuster for roles. Uh-huh. The guy is the fix-it-all. The bulb is done. Mister, please come change.
Hey.
The water has an issue. The pipes have issues. Please sort them out. True or false?
No, I don't think there's a definition. So false.
Okay.
It's not defined like
that.
If the bulb blows out, I have to wait 3 days for my husband to come back. You'll find me up there changing bulb. If I can change it, I'll change it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay.
That's the same.
Yeah.
With time, we've realized that, you, as a man, you'll be asked to fix something, and then you'll be like, don't remind me again after 6 months. Ooh. So when it happens and she's capable of doing it, she can do it.
Why don't you bust something else for me that I may not even have mentioned in terms of roles? What was something for you that was like, this is not typical? Like, I got into marriage and this is not what I expected in terms of roles. Was there any surprise?
Surprise.
The man is the provider.
All right.
I think Was it a surprise? Not really, because
Yeah.
very early on we realized that this Nairobi is hard. We have to look for that coin together.
Together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so there was no definition that you're
That
paying
you
rent
are the provider. Yes.
And, no.
Yes.
A bill needs to be paid, it gets paid.
Yeah,
It gets
also.
paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you've taken me now to my next thing. 2 accounts or a joint account?
Whatever works.
Whichever works.
For as long as there's accountability, there's no one hiding and going and
Got you.
just whatever works.
Ooh, okay, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Because I feel like finance, and from some statistics, finance has actually been a bigger reason for why people have separated.
Yeah.
Financial infidelity, just not being straightforward. So did y'all ever have, and I know I'm taking you back to before you got married, but did y'all ever have a financial date? Like a date to discuss finances before you got married? Or just, let's not call it a date, a conversation around finances before you got married?
Many conversations.
Okay.
Yeah, on how to spend.
Okay.
But inside marriage, it actually was a bit solid compared to when we were dating, because
Got
now we are
you.
in this, and bills have to be paid, we have to invest, there are all manner of
Got
things that we
you.
have to do for our future.
Got you.
So it matured in marriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted us to start from there as a good segue into certain myths that single people think about marriage, and married people are I just love this couple because they're going to be real, and I want to learn. So let's get into it.
Yeah.
First few years, they claim, I know it's a bit of a myth as well, but they claim that the first few years are the worst in marriage, that if you get through that hurdle or that slump, you're good and dry. Is that the case? Because, man, I've had so many other people go through things 10 years into marriage or after. So what's been your experience in your 5 years?
Not rosy, definitely not rosy. Let's start there. Has it been tough? Definitely it's been tough. And I think one of the things we discovered is you are standing at the altar and you're saying all these vows. Funny, you kind of get tested, maybe not on all of them, but you kind of get tested through sickness and in health, through plenty and in lack. You kind of get tested everywhere. And yes, the first few years are, of course, tough in that you are two very, very, very different people. Right. And there's always friction.
Okay.
Because I want to keep the house clean, like I'm a neat freak. Maybe he's a free spirit. I don't understand why there is a trouser by the side of the bed. And while that is something very small, it ends up being so big because, this one gets, last week you did, I don't know. It piles up. But with time, and that's why you're told with time, it's like you start looking like each other. I think it's a wavelength thing. Where all of you are like this, but at some point, you all start dancing to one tune.
Wow.
You're never home and dry.
Okay.
You're never home and dry. Because I think even people who are 50 years into marriage, there's still things that surprise you about the next person. You are never going to learn your person through and through.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
so
like
it's
that.
a discovery. Every year you discover something. You're thrown into a season where you're like, okay, kumbe unakuanga hivo. Okay, sawa. On to the next. Yeah.
Yeah. And Will?
I think it's all about flexibility.
Okay.
How flexible you are to change and to adapt to your loved one.
Okay.
So personally, I wouldn't say it's written on stone that the first few years are tough and then it becomes okay. It just depends with the level of flexibility you have to adjust to the other person.
Okay.
So as a man, how fast are you able to move from being a boy to a man within the relationship? How fast you move then ensures then you can be able to sustain the marriage.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey. All right. Now taking notes from boyfriend to man, boy to man. All right. I love that. You actually led me to my next question in terms of, I feel like there's a sense of compromise. Yeah? Could you each just share one or two things that you compromised in, would you call it compromise? Yeah, I guess in a way, because you're like, hey, this is the person I said I do to. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to bend in this way.
Well, I decided the house is hers.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I decided, the house, you're the manager for the house. Whatever you say, we'll go with that. So
Okay.
in terms of decorations, we want a certain color of the carpet. The wall should be painted this color. I said, yeah, let's go with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
My compromise, if I can think one off the top of my head, is time.
Explain.
This I get from my mother.
Okay.
When you tell me we are meeting at 3, 3 means 3.
3.
Kenyans, 3 means 3. 3 is when you're getting to the shower.
Or you're leaving. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So to this day, I fight, even not just with him, with other people.
Right.
I have to tell myself, when he said 3, he didn't mean 3, he meant like 4:30. So like I have to compromise with time where I have to be flexible. I know,
Okay.
He might be late, so don't be mad if he gets there late, because
Okay.
I'd really get mad. I'm
You
like,
get worked
2
up.
meant 2 o'clock.
Like, why did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go deeper. What was the other thing in terms of compromise?
Like he said, why we let the house be me is that I am uko OCD level kind of thing.
All right.
Like as I am looking at something, I'll be like,
Why is that there?
Can I turn it just
Slightly.
slightly? So I'm with like that in my house. So of course, since he doesn't come from the same
Got you.
frame of mind,
Got you.
we'll have a lot of friction. So when I say
All right.
this shelf is for books, it's for books.
All right.
Yeah. So with
Okay.
time, we kind of find our rhythm.
Okay.
For her, the way the bed is made, I've never experienced
really?
that. It's
Hospital
5-star.
Yeah,
It's 5-star level.
yeah. Straight.
I've not grown knowing
You're
that.
like-
Yeah.
Like,
She went to a boarding school. I went to a day school. My mother used to take care of me, bed and everything. But for her, it was quite different. So when we got there, I have to make my bed every single morning, and I have to make it to her standard.
Oh, wow.
I had to compromise quite a lot. I didn't want to do it, but eventually I say, you know what, it's for the better. And then we're enjoying the sleep at the end of the day.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you see,
Yeah.
you've just made her happy with that comment. Oh, wow. Okay. No, that's it's funny how it's almost like the toothpaste thing,
Yeah.
where you press
Like,
in
why
the
are you
middle
pressing?
versus
Just
Yes.
yeah, hospital corner. Okay. It's again, I'm learning. There are things I know there are people out there watching who are like, Faith, please take note. Because you want to do certain things in a particular way.
Yeah.
So that's compromises. What are things you faced in terms of challenges in marriage? Again, I'm learning, so I don't want the rosy side of things. Where do you start?
where do we start? How much time do we have?
I know
There are many.
there are many.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah,
We'll touch on just a bit.
You wanna go for one?
Huh?
One?
One of the challenges we faced, we are quite strong-minded.
Okay.
We met in campus.
Okay.
She has studied engineering, and I've done economics. And, we also have good jobs. So what that means is we are two intelligent people in the same house. So when it comes
Strong
to
willed.
conflict resolution, we tend to find that we are both
It's a deadlock.
we are defending each
Oh,
other.
you're serious?
So I'm
'cause it's
defending
very-
my
two
view,
very
she's defending.
strong personalities.
Yes, yes, yes.
Personalities. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
So, yeah,
I
it
would love
becomes
to be
like a
fly on the wall.
deadlock.
True.
Where like somebody needs to move.
Are you
Or
serious?
we both. It's funny how marriage works. And it's not like you decide today we are going to conflict about that
No.
wall painting. No, it just slowly creeps in. By the time you realize, you're like, wait, why have we been arguing for 30 minutes?
Like-
How did we even get
How did we end up here?
Yeah.
And we started with the fork that was
Yes.
not placed right.
Yes.
now we are at your mother?
Yeah. yeah.
Your mother spoiled you.
Yeah. Oh, all right. All right.
So with that, we
Yeah.
found that we have really left a lot of things open because we can't make an agreement. If I don't compromise and if you don't compromise, what's the results? That thing is left open.
Just left open.
Yeah.
Like drop mic, we'll pick it up when we pick it up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You find it's what, 1 month?
But has that ever brought issues? Like
Of course, because now on
It's
the
double
next
issues.
one, now we are just dragging the other one.
the old pain, the
Yes.
old heart, the old everything.
Yeah. So it becomes, at some point we're like, wait, when was that? Now it even gets to a point where it's my word against your word. You get?
True.
Yeah.
Because you don't remember it the way I remember.
Yeah.
I'm like, you said. You're like, who? Me? Where?
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
And I've realized with time, and when people start speaking candidly,
Yeah.
it's a big problem in almost every marriage.
And that's fair. And I think with marriage, you get to. I remember someone telling me that in marriage, there's also this intimacy into me, I see, that you end up seeing each other a lot more unguarded and unveiled, that there are things that you just know, yeah. I was going to say Bible study, but yeah, you are just not, you're not telling the truth. Like,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing each other, and
Yeah.
it's so easy
you can.
to
You
know.
have tells.
You have telltale
You're like,
signs.
you are scratching your ear.
Yeah.
Stop.
Like, we know you're already cooking this. Okay. Oh, okay. This is. So tell me, have you ever argued about a career decision? You're both super intelligent.
Can take that one.